think about it, and you see me again, I'll be around.
Hi.
Hey.
$1, anything I can imagine?
$1 for the effort, $2 if you like it, $3 for the trip. Is that
All
cool?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, anything you can imagine.
Draw my daughter in front of the Brooklyn Bridge.
I'm just gonna use my imagination.
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah. What's your name?
Bones?
Bones?
Yeah, we all got them.
We all got him. Cool. I'm Eric. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just noticed your earring. It's a Rolex, right? Or a
Is it a watch? Is it an
Yeah,
earring?
it's dope.
Or is it a championship belt?
You got a Mike Tyson impression, bro?
Yeah, I got
You got impressions?
I lost my tiger, but one day I used to give my tiger old chicken. I put it in there. He would paw at me and say, "Oh, I love you." And then one day my tiger, I love my tiger. I didn't get him the right chicken, and he clawed me in the face. It hurt my heart so bad. Not so much my face, but that's why I have this tattoo to cover it up. It's pretty good, right? I actually got stranded here. I was on my way from Atlanta. I was working at the aquarium.
Yeah.
The guy who rented me the house, my friend of 15 years, turns out he was lying to me the entire time. I only had to pay electric. He was pocketing the money, and he had nothing to do with the house. The owner of the house got stranded in Australia, because of COVID and all that. So he was just like, he never told me this. And one day the owner came home, after everything lifted.
Yeah.
And called the police on me. Lost all my stuff, everything, for my whole life. It was pretty bad. So I slept on the steps of Penn Station for a while. I ended up meeting some dude who came by. Hey man, what's going on? Da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I told him a little bit. It's like, oh, you need a place to crash? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I'll be back. And I got a place right around the corner. I'm like, all right, I gotta go get cigarettes. I'll be right back. And this was daytime. And I don't know what time it was, but it was nighttime. So he was gone for like 8-10 hours.
Damn, that's like the dad going out for cigarettes.
Yeah, they never coming back. And I did not expect him to come back at all. But he finally did. It's like, hey bro, you still need a place to stay? I'm like, fucking right. The guy hang out on the steps of Penn Station on purpose. So he brought me to a place right where the buses were. It's an abandoned Chinese restaurant, right? And somehow they busted into it and turned on the lights. He's like, just go to that door and knock and said something sent me. And I'm like, wait, where are you going? It's like, I gotta go get cigarettes. I'm like, I thought
you went to go get cigarettes.
Got cigarettes.
Bro, they were trying to take your organs, man. Watch out.
Right. So he takes.
Did you go do it?
Yeah, I knocked on the door. It's literally like, here's Madison Square Garden, here's Penn Station.
Yeah.
It was right there. I'm like, I walk behind there and I already see it's all gravel. It's like a beach, but except for gravel and needles and, syringes and stuff. I'm wearing one sandal. I'm I'm in New York and I'm getting AIDS.
Dude.
But I knocked.
Were you able to stay there?
Yeah, he opened the door a little bit. He's like, I'm like, so such and such told me. He slammed the door. I hear blah, 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 blah. It's like, what's your name? What's your deal? I told him a little bit. Close the door again. Blah, 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 blah. Like, all right, you can stay tonight. We'll see you about tomorrow. There's at least light, but nothing else. No bathroom, no nothing like that. And it was a junky house. It was just like two main guys and then me, and then there'd be people coming in and out.
Yeah. But you got a place to sleep for the night.
Yeah, I had a place to fucking sleep. Eventually, the one weird guy, it's like, you gotta throw down, you gotta do your part to stay, you know how to lift? Like, he wanted me to go shoplift candy bars.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, no, bro. It's like, you gotta hustle, you gotta, I'm like, that's not me, And they're like, so what's your thing, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's your thing? You know, like, I'm like, oh, I just drink and smoke weed and cigarettes. They're like, yeah, right. You know, because one's a meth head, one's a heroin guy. Yeah. They're like, fuck you. I'm like, no, for real. And then the owner of the building showed up after like 3 weeks and kicked all of us out. Eventually I wandered around, found some people that were, you know, helping people on the street and stuff. And they're like, yeah, here's a shelter here and here. I tried to go to one, and they made me throw away half my stuff. Everything I had, I found a big cardboard box. I tore it open, so it was long ways, and just put my stuff on it. It just dragged all down the street and stuff. And then I went to the shelter they told me about. They made me throw away half my stuff. I'm like, all right, where's my bed? Where do I sleep? Like, there's no beds here. I'm like, well, where do I sleep? Just plastic chairs.
Oh yeah?
That's all it was.
So did you put like 2 chairs together?
Yeah, I guess I could, but after that, I'm like...
You could put like 3 of them together, right?
I'm
and
like,
just sleep across.
Sleep on the floor? Like, no. I'm like, I threw away half my stuff for this. I'm like, I'm out of here. So I came upon this like 2nd Avenue, right before the river or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was one of these. I've lived off kiosks.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can charge your phone.
You can charge your phone if you have one. But you know, I lean up. I'm like,
does it charge it for free?
Yep, free Wi-Fi too. I wouldn't have lived without these. I ended up spending the next month and a half right here, posted up. Almost had like a little desk set up. I had a chair.
You had an office.
I built a little apartment and like a umbrella blocked the sun and stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool, and I ended up staying there like a month and a half. And finally, the city, there was like a homeless serial killer.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
he was going around shooting people, right? While they were
stabby.
Yeah.
Stab. You know, so they're like, there's a shelter right up the street. Temporary, you stay there one night, then they ship you somewhere else, and that's how I got to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They shipped me to a fucking monster house, like 400 guys, no windows, almost all of them Venezuelan. Sucked so bad. I spent 2 months there waiting to get transferred to temporary but permanent.
Yeah, but they let you leave, right? They let you come and go?
Yeah, you had to. You had to leave by 8 and you couldn't come back till 6. So I basically did the same thing. On the spot, on my kiosk, and just kept on going. It took them forever. It took Venezuelans like 3 days to get through. The rest of us, you know, finally I got out of there and got to Sunset Park.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
It's a really nice area. And compared to where I was, it was heaven, you know. I stayed there for 8 months to wait for my house to come, you know, and get all my stuff together and get my benefits again, because I had no food stamps, nothing like that.
Yeah.
For months and months and months. And so I stayed there for about 8 months, 9 months. Found me a spot right around the corner. You know, I got 3 spots, but 2 main ones. First one was right across the street from the police station, so I'm like, hey, and it had a roof over the sidewalk, so I'm like, this is my spot, you know, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me in front of the police station. And then after a couple months, I never even looked, but it ended up, I see this flood of parents, kids, and stuff, I'm like, what is going on? And I finally looked up, there's a sign right there, it's a school.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to find another spot, at least during school hours.
Yeah.
And then one day, gave me less than 24 hours, the place in Sunset Park, the shelter. Said, we're doing remodeling. We're gonna move you tomorrow. Said, what? They're like, yeah, you pack up your stuff. You're moving tomorrow. Like, where? We don't know yet. For how long? We don't know yet. Like, remodeling. What are you remodeling? It was like a hotel-ish.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Not really. 2 guys per room. There's a bathroom. It was decent. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? How am I gonna get there? We'll find out tomorrow. I'm like, come on. I finally got situated, got all my stuff together, got my social security security card, everything except for my birth certificate. We were working on that, and then I had the housing voucher already.
Yeah.
But I needed the birth certificate to show the landlords and all that stuff. And so.
Bro, you've been through some shit.
Yeah, bro. Yes, I have.
You need a break.
Yeah. Can I get a break today? No. I'm like, so they moved me here to, like, right up the street, Hoyt and Fulton.
Yeah.
So I'm not that far away. And it's different.
And you got yourself a Wi-Fi spot now here.
Yeah, I found this sweet spot and look, direct view of the Dark Tower.
Yeah, that's right.
Like line of sight, that's pretty cool. So I went in there and the room I was in was a bunch of like, you know, young thugs out of jail, that type of thing, attitudes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, so I went from that to this. I'm like, no. So I'm like, please, can you get me a different room or something?
Yeah.
They're like, we can't do that right now. We're full. I'm like, all right. So I unbedded myself. Like I stayed out overnight, you know, and then come back the next night, you know, and get a different bed. I did that a lot in Sunset Park. So I finally went back after unbedding myself, got a different room, same thing. I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I went straight back to Sunset Park.
Are you digging Brooklyn so far, though?
Yeah, I like the...
It's pretty chill, right? In comparison to Manhattan?
Compared to Chicago, oh fuck, I would never go back to Manhattan. I call it Manhattan.
Yeah.
I'll never go back there for, you know, bros. So I came back here, they got me a car service and everything. I'm like, fuck it, can't do that. And finally, I'm in a room with like, it's a room of 7, I'm the 7th, and it's like older dudes, it's chill, and like everybody knows not to let the door slam type of shit, so I'm here to stay until I get my house. In the midst of all this, you know, I've lost more in these travails than a lot of people ever have in that. I'm learned to be very patient, very humbled like a motherfucker. Captain Jack. You got a pen?
My homie over there got a briefcase.
Yeah.
Full of supplies.
I wanted one of those bad. I can fit everything in there. In my backpack.
And he looked like a businessman too.
Yeah, I'm a business man. At least so it sticks. Been working on doing like a podcast type of deal. But for a special, it's called The Bone Show. Pretty simple. I had a laptop, like I went back to that shelter, you know, check my mail and check on the renovations. Like, say, could I get my mail and how are the renovations going? They're like, you don't live here. I'm like, yes I do. I was promised by the lady that runs it, you know,
Yeah.
you'll get your room back, you'll have the same roommate, you know. She promised me that, well, you know, that's not what's up. I'm like, well, what about my stuff? You know, she promised what I couldn't take, bag up, and keep it for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your stuff's gone.
Yeah.
What? I lost my laptop. I built up, you know, a decent, you know.
They gave it away to somebody or what?
Oh, fuck that. I bet they sold it. They kept it. What they didn't throw away, they probably. I got a $100 laptop, but I never had a laptop. You know. Got that. Got a microphone, decent microphone.
Yeah.
Got like a camera. Had everything kind of set, you know.
Man, that sucks.
I'm like, so what about my room? Who's in my room? Oh, we gave all the rooms to the migrants, the Venezuelans.
This is recent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, and somebody told me, and I knew about this, they get 3 times as much, the building, whatever.
Yeah.
3 times as much to house them than they do us.
Why?
I don't know.
Nobody explained it to you?
No. Politics, whatever. You know. So yeah, they kicked me and like 40, 50 other guys out.
Yeah.
Lied to all of us. And took all our stuff. But I gotta at least put the daughter.
Yes, yes.
I was going to put her on top of the bridge. But then I thought about it and I'm like, I don't want to make it look like she's jumping off the bridge.
Awesome.
Is that okay?
Yeah. There's only one thing you got to do left.
Sign it.
Sign it. Sweet. Can I get a picture of you holding it?
Of course.
Awesome, man. I think she's gonna love it. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Woo. And just tell her he was kind of in a rush, didn't have a pen.
No worries, man.
Standing on the perspective off.
Thank you, sir.
Still pretty cool.
Thank you. I love it.
And at least the rain stuff kind of adds a little bit. What's missing in the...
No, it actually brings out the art too.
Yeah.
I think it adds a character. Sweet.
Right.
Bones.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Take care of yourself.
Have a great life.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right? All right. See you soon. Well, that was my homie Bones. He drew a picture of my daughter on the Brooklyn Bridge. And hope she likes it.